The pick is in at number 27. In Mel's Mock 2.0, the Baltimore Ravens select Nick Emmanwori, safety, South Carolina. Mel, talk to me.
He is not only a freakish talent that we knew would be dominating the combine, which he did. 6'3", 220, runs a 4'4", 38. 43 vertical. Talking about a 4.38 as well. 4.40, 4.38, 43 vertical. At that size, are you kidding me? That's rare. You don't see that. The kid's 6'3", 220. You'd say, well, how do you produce? Was he a one-year wonder? No, he wasn't. He had 85 tackles back in 2022, 71 2 years ago, and 88 this year. That was more each year than Malaki Starks had. As many interceptions career as Malaki at 6 and 6. Didn't have quite as many pass breakups, but tackles was more than Malaki all 3 years. Okay, when he was at South Carolina, Malaki was at Georgia. And I say that for this reason. When you're looking at Malaki Starks from Georgia, who is 6'1", Emmanwori's 6'3", Malachi's 197 pounds, Emmanwori's 220. Emmanwori ran 4.38, Malaki ran 2.45s. Okay, say, okay, Emmanwori's got to go higher. But then you get into, okay, who has the awareness? What does Malaki do? Great football IQ, so smart. So versatile, opportunistic as well. Well, he had one interception this year, but it was a dynamic one. It was a highlight reel interception against the Clemson Tigers early in the season. This is going to be fun to see Greeny and Field on draft day. Malaki Starks, Nick Emmanwori. Who goes higher? Yeah. In this mock, I had Malaki Starks going in the middle of the first round to the Colts. I had Emmanwori going to Baltimore. Right now in Field, I haven't gotten this confirmed from my NFL friends. I might flip that now. I might have Emmanwori up in the middle of the first and Malaki down to Baltimore. My Ravens, who I would love to see get Malaki Starks, right? I love the kid, but based on 3 years of production, unbelievable workout, I got to believe right now Emmanwori goes mid-first round and maybe Malaki drops to the late first. Field, tell me if I'm wrong.
Well, Mel, first of all, in the Field Yates Mock 3.0, the Ravens did land Malaki Starks. That's a great idea that you just threw out there right there. I love Malaki Starks as a player. Multi-year production, you mentioned. 4.50 40. He had amongst all corners and safeties at the combine, while acknowledging that many of them did not participate. He had the slowest three-cone. He had the slowest short shuttle. What do those measure? They measure explosiveness and also, more importantly, change of direction. I think, and again, it just takes one team to throw this askew. I think right now the vibe is that Malaki Starks may be more late 1 or early 2 overall. They just don't make players like Nick Emmanwori, to Mel's point. Amongst the big winners of the combine, and there are those who don't believe in the idea that an event that is like an Olympic trials training session should actually influence draft stock that much, Nick Emmanwori was on the very short list for most impressive humans that you saw at the combine, along with Shamar Stewart and a couple of others like Matthew Golden and Max Hairston, who ran very fast. But yes, I think the order has probably come close to flipping.
Field.
Go ahead, Mel. Yes, at the same
Where
spot.
did you have it? I was curious because you said you had Starks to Baltimore, right? Yeah. I said you could flip them. I had Emmanwori going to Baltimore.
Yep.
Where did you have Emmanwori in that mock?
He wasn't in there, the first 32. So he was,
okay,
he was
so
close.
Where would he be? Where would he be now?
I think he ends up probably somewhere in the 20 to 25 range. I'm working on my top 32 right now, Mel, and I'm through about the first 19 or 20 players. I do not have them inside that top 20. Could change by Friday, but unlikely if I had to guess. But I think 20 to 25. Again, when in doubt, the NFL in the draft will often defer to bigger, faster, stronger. Well, it's safety this year, none bigger, none faster, none stronger. 20 reps, by the way, on the bench for Nick Emmanwori. He checked every physical box you could possibly imagine. I said this on the show a while back. He's the DK Metcalf of defensive players.